you want your kids to do something, you have to do it first. This is not my favorite advice, but it works the best. 10 years ago, I sat down and thought about what I wanted for my kids as I was a homeschool mom, and I realized I wanted them to be happy moving. I wanted them to love to learn. Well, I also realized I didn't love exercise and I didn't love to learn. So I started walking in the mornings. It started out with 10 minutes. That's all I could do. I just had a baby. After a little while, it became 30 minutes. And then after longer, it became an hour. Then I moved into weightlifting, blah, 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 right? Here I am 10 years later. And in that 10 years, when I was telling my family that they needed to work out, nobody would do it. But I just kept going because I needed it. After about 3 years of me exercising daily, my husband was like, "God, you're so happy. You feel better. I'm going to start exercising." Now we compete for the gym. But what happened is that my children, as they got older and became teens, they just started exercising with us. It was like something we did as a family. And now my college kids call home and say, "Hey, Mom, how much are you curling? Because I'm up to 20 pounds. And it's become a bonding thing as a family. Well, I learned this lesson over time. It took years and years for my kids to finally just copy Mom. But I've learned that it's the same thing with math. If I want my kids to do math, I gotta sit down and do math. If I want my kids to love to learn, I need to learn to love to learn. I try not to read with an iPad when my kids are watching. I try to use actual books so they can see I'm actually reading a book. I'm not playing on my iPad. And so if you want your kids to do something, write down what it is that you hope your children will learn from homeschooling and then start doing. Get yourself a math book. Get yourself a writing book. Reteach yourself. Re-educate yourself. And your children will watch you work on you, and they will automatically copy because they will be shown what life is like as a self-educator. And you won't have to motivate. You won't have to get after them. They will just automatically do these things. And you talk like, "Hey, guys, I'd love to play with you, but first I need to do my education and I need to be educating myself." Sit down, spend an hour, educate yourself, and watch them sit next to you and do the same thing. That's the real secret to motivating your kids in homeschooling. It's not about telling them to get their math done. It's about getting your own math book, sitting down and saying, "Oh, I'm going to learn math today." Hope that helps. Follow for more tips. We'll see you up in our group.